for Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on the occasion of the 5th anniversary of the North American Alliance of Learning Cities, jointly brought to you by, and that's the abbreviation, NAALC, and COLLO, the Coalition of Lifelong Learning Organizations. This beautiful picture there is from Lowell, and we will be hearing from Lowell, Massachusetts, as well as, look, it takes a village. You see there, NAAC in the left corner, COLLO in the right corner, and we are joined with friends from Cork Learning City, from Australian Learning Communities Network, where it is very early in the morning or very late at night, UNESCO Institute for Lifelong Learning, and Lowell people are, the foundation of not only Lowell City of Learning, but also of NAALC. So here, to put some faces on it, is our Dr. Leonie Wheeler from Australia, Dennis Barrett, who's been our shepherd and colleague from the get-go from Cork Learning City, Karen Duke, who is new to us, but she's just become the coordinator, director of the Cork Access Network, and Alexander House from UNESCO Institute for Lifelong Learning. Thank you all for coming. And here are our homegrowners, program presenters and planners from both of these organizations. We have Peg Shanahan, who is co-founder of both Lowell City of Learning and NAACE, as is Madeline Snow. Christy Rhodes is the president of COLLO, and not only is she the president, she is running the tech today. Yay, Christy, thank you so much. And I am Annalisa Reamer, a simple gadabout of many things. Let's see, I have lost my, I'm trying to, here we go.
To hear about today. So hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good in the middle of the night to you too, Leonie. And on behalf of the Coalition of Lifelong Learning Organizations, I'd like to welcome you to our webinar. As Annalisa has already said, we have speakers and guests from our esteemed audience here from all around the world, all of whom are contributing to the creation and nurturing of lifelong learning programs. I've had the very good fortune of hearing some of what they're going to share with us today. And honestly, I would just say we're all in for a treat. So our speakers are going to be focusing on how learning cities, learning neighborhoods, learning regions can play a major role in developing community initiatives centered in sustainability. And as many of you know, these actions align with at least 2 of the priority areas of the Marrakesh Framework for Action, specifically, right, emphasizing the importance of lifelong learning as a fundamental human right and enhancing people's understanding of climate change through adult education and learning. I was thinking perhaps that there are actually other areas that the initiatives that are going to be discussed in the programs that are being discussed today also connect. So other priority areas of the Marrakesh Framework for Action. So I hope we get to share them with each other and share some of those realizations. Speaking of sharing, we will have a few breaks throughout our program to open up the floor for questions. But I would also like to invite you to post any questions you have in the chat window throughout the webinar. I'll be monitoring that. And I will try not to be that pesky person that also starts communicating back and forth with you in the chat window during a webinar, so we can focus on all the good things. But please put any questions there and we will get to them at some point. So without further ado, I get the honor of introducing our first, and shall we say our furthest panelist, right? Leonie Wheeler, would you like to take the stage?